All right, what I'm going to show today is how we do one of our small roses. And we basically start out with a circle, and then you fold it, and we're going to fold it again, and we're going to fold it again. And then what I will do is, and there's of course our petals. So to get the creases, I'm going to basically round these off so that I have this sort of look. And I'm going to open this up, and so we're going to do this for several layers here because a rose has got like 4 different layers.
I've seen her actually, you know.
Okay, so for your bottom layer of your rose, you're at this point just going to make 1 slit to the center, and I'm following basically these veins that I have here. And for the next layer, I'm going to actually cut out 1 of the petals. And then for the top level, I'm going to cut out 2 of the petals. Alright. And then I'm going to save this one for the end here. And here's where I talk about using either the paintbrush or the ruler to curl. And hopefully I don't tear my paper trying to curl.
Yeah, that's why we use heavier weight paper, because it curls, it doesn't tear.
So I'm basically going to take my petals and curl each one of them. For the different techniques. All right, so what I'm going to do with this first one is I'm going to basically overlap the petals. So I'm going to give you some glue here.
And this is how you get your depth.
So the first one here, I'm going to basically smash this center, and what we do on a lot of our backdrops is we want to create a flat finish so that we can attach it to there. So I make these flat. Of course, it would be different if we made these on stems. So put a little glue here in the middle, smack it down, press it a little, and I'm going to build the next layer, which is the one that's missing 1 petal. And again, we're going to overlap. So we're going to build that. Do our last layer here. So that basically, you know, gives you your cone. When you take a piece out of the pie there, then you can get your uplift on your flowers. Alright, so I'm just going to smash those all together. Hopefully I've got them.
So you can make a rose out of this, or you could use this as a center. So see, like that's a center, so it can give it a different look.
Right.
But we're going to make a rose. So it'll have a different center for that.
Okay, so for our very center petal, I'm going to, so that we start forming a center. And then this piece here, I'm just going to start cutting out. It's best to use like 2 petals to build a little bit more of a surface. So there again, we're going to take glue straight across.
To do lots of layers.
So that's what I'm doing, is I'm just doing lots of layers. You see how it's starting to build.
I mean, this could just be a small flower by itself, or we can make it bigger by adding more bigger and bigger petals to it. So there's a lot of variety that you can use with them.
See, there it goes. So each flower is going to give it a little bit different look, depending on how handy my hands are that particular day. But you just keep building and building. This particular one, I'm going to go ahead and stop for right now.
I love this technique. It's definitely quicker for the smaller flower.
And what I do here is snip off that very bottom, so I've got a flat edge there. And then I put glue across the bottom and stick that in our hole. Now at this point here, if I feel like I need some more filler and petals, at this point I can add petals into that. But you can see kind of the gist of, that's a real fast rose that we put together.